Matt Stepp, Dave Campbell, here at midfield at Hawk Stadium in Texarkana with 3 from Thursday from week 1 of the Texas high school football season. Let's start right here in East Texas where the Texarkana Pleasant Grove Hawks, the number 2 ranked team in the 4A Division II poll, open with a resounding 34-2 win over the Atlanta Rabbits, ranked number 11 in 3A Division I. Texarkana Pleasant Grove's front 7 completely dominated tonight. Atlanta's offensive line really struggled against Pleasant Grove. The Hawks jumped out to a quick 20-0 lead and really never looked back in this football game. Atlanta a couple times got down in the red zone and just were unable to punch it in. They just could not get penetration against that Pleasant Grove defensive front, could not establish the run, and both their quarterbacks were running for their lives most of the day. So congrats to Pleasant Grove. Big opening win for the Hawks as they make a statement as trying to dethrone defending 4A Division II state champ Carthage. Obviously a long way away, but Pleasant Grove, the solid season opening win. Josh Gibson talked to him earlier. Happy with the win. Obviously some things to work on. Week 1 sloppiness. It was raining here in Texarkana, so some things to work on, but I think overall, if you're a Pleasant Grove fan, you got to be happy with your performance tonight. Looking across the state, first off, weather was a big impact across the state in multiple areas. DFW, East Texas, and even in El Paso, several games were delayed or even postponed to tomorrow or Saturday due to storms that moved through those metro areas. Now let's go across state. 3 big items that I've noticed so far. There are some games still being played. One notable one in DFW, North Crowley and Lancaster, 6A Division I state champ North Crowley. At last check was trailing in the second quarter to Lancaster 7-0. That game kicked off about an hour and 15 minutes late, again, due to the weather. So 3 big thoughts real quick. Down in the Houston area, how about Katie Tompkins knocking off Cy Ranch in a very highly anticipated game that you could have watched on Texan Live? Tompkins with a 32-27 win over Cy Ranch. Cy Ranch is very loaded this year. Tompkins kind of unheralded. Blake Hamilton is the guy to keep an eye on. That guy had a monster night, including an incredible 80-yard touchdown run on a jet sweep. Cy Ranch just couldn't do anything with him all night. Blake Hamilton had a huge game. Big win for Todd McVeigh's ball club and Katie Tompkins. I know they had some off-the-field distractions this week that were kind of talked about in the Houston area. Tompkins and the kids put it aside. Big win over a really good Cy Ranch team. Congrats to the Falcons. Going out to West Texas, how about this? Byron Nelson knocks off Warforth Friendship in dominant fashion, 30-7. Again, that game was on Texan Live. Our crew, the whole Dave Campbell's crew was out there. An emotional win for Byron Nelson and head coach Zach Woodard on his birthday, of all things. In his first debut as a head coach, they get the win 30-7 over a good Friendship squad. Obviously, Byron Nelson, their team was dealing with some tragedy as well. Earlier this offseason, their head coach passed away, Travis Pride, in late May. First game without Coach Pride, and Byron Nelson with a dominant win. And how about this? Coach Pride's son, Colt Pride, got an interception in that ball game on a tip drill interception for Byron Nelson. So congrats to the Bobcats. Great win for them and those guys. Just kind of an emotional thing for them. And Coach Woodward, in his first game as a head coach, gets that win. So congrats to Coach as well. Big small school game out here in East Texas in 2A Division I. How about Brandon Alvarez's Garrison Bulldogs? A resounding 39-19 win over a really good Wascom ball club. The Garrison Bulldogs knock off Wascom 39-19. That game could be a game that we see later on this season in the playoffs potentially. Those are 2 of the best teams in 2A Division I Region 3. Obviously, if they meet again in the playoffs, things will be a lot different. We're a long way away from that. We're in week 1. If they play in the playoffs, it'll be December. Probably be really cold. But Garrison, a really nice start to the season. Congrats to Coach Alvarez's ball club. 39-19 over the Wascom Wildcats. So that's 3 big items from Thursday night, the season opening night in Texas high school football. Stay with TexasFootball.com and Dave Campbell's on all social media channels for all the best coverage of Texas high school football.